Dr. Bhargav, you see, we often hear about this golden hour after an accident, golden hour even after, heart arrest and cardiac issues. But from a medical standpoint, let's tell the viewers how critical these first 60 minutes really are. And from your own personal experience from the emergency ward, I know that in the night times when accidents happen, it's not a very pleasant sight to behold, but it is important. And needless to say, kudos to all the doctors and the medical fraternity for all the good work that they've been doing. This golden hour and its importance, Doctor.
I think the most important thing is absolutely right. We have to understand one thing: whatever can be measured can be managed. Please remember these words: whatever can be measured can be managed. So, now, example of this why golden hour is very important. Your trauma happens, you have a fracture, you can have an embolism, you have a bleed. So, in that spate of time, the trauma. So, tomorrow I have a trauma in the middle of the night. The first thing what will happen is people will gather. There is no comprehensive system within our own citizens to understand how to deal with trauma, because that has never been taught to us. We will push, pull in either way around to save the life. That means there can be undisplaced fractures which can lead to a problem. Then there's numbers. There are multiple numbers which you have to remember. Do we have one centralized number like US where they're born and they die? They remember one number throughout their spinal level. They're unconscious till they can dial one number and call either the police or the ambulance. We do not have. So you have one number for fire, one number for police, one number for ambulance. How many numbers in a real sense can you remember? You please tell me. If you have got 10 different numbers, will you say dial 1 for police emergency, dial 2 for ambulance? No, it's not possible.
I'm just thinking out here. These days, you have Siris and Googles. Hey Google, hey Siri is the thing that actually works out here. Look, my phone even popped up right here.
Okay. Third problem is, okay, you have a GPS ambulance. You have a GPS ambulance. What about the emergency triage? Before reaching to the emergency, you have a triage system. So you see the Netherlands, Japan, Australia, United Kingdom, these people have established their trauma so well that they've been able to reduce the mortality into single digits. We still continue to hold it to 11% to 15% of mortality within that golden hour because of the trauma and the bleed. So the emergency medication starts not only when patient reaches to the hospital, it actually reaches on the pre-hospital triage. So you now have a GPS-enabled ambulance. Who is sitting in the GPS ambulance who is capable of transmitting the real-time data from the patient? So I am right now in the ambulance. My real-time data is going to the central command. Central command is saying, please give fluid, please give him oxygen, so that he does not die during the triage system to the hospital. Third major problem is the closest hospital, not to the best hospital. You take it to the hospital which is not might be equipped. So every nook corner of this country, thanks to the venture capitalists, you have got hospitals and you have got doctors. Are they trained for trauma? So the GPS enabled location of the best hospital, not to the nearest hospital, is the third thing which we need to understand. Please start understanding not every doctor is trained for trauma. I might be having an ophthalmic institute. I'm not trained in trauma. I'm a hematologist. I might not be trained in trauma. Emergency guys take care of trauma. And the fourth and the most important thing is that this all happens, this has to happen within a coordinated structure. There is no audit committees. Anything which you can manage, measure, you can manage. So audit committees, central account agencies, like you have CAG, where you audit the government funding. Now, similarly, the trauma has to have a central trauma registry where you actually see the causes of the delay in a real time. And friends, you can have Zomato in 5 minutes, 10 minutes Blinkit. You have a 10 minutes Blinkit ambulance, which you can get a food. But what about the trauma? So I think we need to really overhaul the entire thing.
Absolutely,
keep
sir.
it as a central place, because that is where you can save 2 millions of people every day. And these are people not in 70 years of age. These are people between 18 to 40 years of age